Papa and Shanebro. Papa bro, Shanebro. I want to explain this right here. Bam. I'm here to tell you why I built this bike. Bam. This right here is the Dartmoor Hornet frame, but I'm calling it the Zangnett, and I'm going to tell you why. Zangnett is a combination of both of my grandparents' names, last names. It is Burnett and Zang, so I kind of jumbled it into one thing, and it's a Zangnett. And they're a big reason why I built this bike, and they're a big reason why I'm into biking at all, really. And you know, they're really inspiring to me, and they always did amazing things in their lifetime, and it always made me want to do great things myself. So I can't wait to show you guys a little bit more of my bike and a little bit more riding, and getting it all set up now, getting everything kind of dialed and fine-tuned, getting everything where I want it, and making sure the gears are going good, shifting well, you know, you name it. But I just wanted to share with you guys exactly why I built this bike. I also built this bike as a memorial for my grandma and grandpa, and they meant a ton to me, and this was the least that I could do for them, and I can't ever stop thinking about them. You know, think about them every single day, especially when I ride my bike, when I get to, anyways. And it's an awesome opportunity that I made for myself, and you know, I've always kind of had an idea in my mind to build a bike for my grandparents, and do something really cool, and I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. This build wasn't cheap. It wasn't easy, and there was a lot of long nights trying to figure out what parts I wanted, trying to even find out what frame I wanted. But I kind of felt it as a big challenge for me to do something and actually finish it. And I'm glad I did, because this is one of the coolest things I think I've ever done. I've never really built anything myself, and doing this took a lot. You know, I'm not, you know, bicycles are pretty simplified, but they're not always easy if you don't know how to work on them. You know, like a crank and brakes and stuff like that. Like, I know that from motorcycle world, but going to the bicycle world, it's a little different. You know, you got to make sure everything's good, because everything's lightweight, and yeah, things can strip out easy, and low torque and stuff like that. But just making sure my build is actually legit and correct. But yeah, it took me probably about half a year to actually finally put everything together, finally build it, and get it going. But I'm pretty stoked. This bike is going to be legit. Just from me riding it around the block and me riding it on a minor little trail here and there, I can already tell that it's going to be a badass bike, and it's going to handle whatever I want to throw at it. It's going to be able to handle a little bit of downhill if I, you know, whenever I want to go downhilling. It is a hardtail frame still at that, so you got to be careful with downhill. But other than that, this thing on the XC trails, that 160 up front, going downhill, it's gonna do what I need. That 100 on the Raleigh, that is definitely not enough for some of the situations that I got myself into this last year. Just alone with the tire size, the 27.5 compared to my 26 on the Raleigh is way different, and I can already tell the difference rolling over things. And these wheels are of course way 3 times, 5 times better than my Raleigh. The stand arch MK3 wheels, they're badass. They're badass. I got them from Wheat Ridge Cyclery. They set me up. They got me in there, and they got me some good wheels. They're definitely not cheap, but they're badass. They're really badass. The noise that I get from this rear gear engagement is, man, and the tire noise from these Hans Downs going down the road on some pavement. Ooh, damn, it's legit. Damn. I'll also tell you guys another reason why I built this bike. I was going through a bit of depression and anxiety, and I needed to find something to keep my mind off of that. And this whole build, it didn't necessarily keep my stress away, but it actually helped me kind of outlet my anxiety. And riding with the boys, every week we used to go like after work rides, and those rides are probably the best, because you're unwinding from work, and you just want to get out there and just freaking pedal. You want to just get exercise and go downhill and just shred. And that's probably one of the best feelings that a lot of people in this world don't really ever experience. Maybe they don't need to experience riding on the trails or something like that to really fulfill their life or anything, but the level of excitement and adrenaline that you get from going down a hill and cranking up a hill, it sucks pedaling up a hill, right? But when you get to go down it, that's when the fun really begins. And that's kind of where I found myself feeling better, is after my rides, I can clear my mind while I'm on the ride, and then I could just kind of visualize myself on a ride when I'm not on a ride. And man, it has helped me out so much. And this whole bike build took me a long time, but it really was a level of excitement that I needed to get me through something. And now I got this badass machine that I'm gonna be taking on the trails now. So that's my reward out of it. It's not like a kind of a one and done thing, but it's I got my bike, now I gotta ride it. So man, it's freaking awesome. Freaking way rad, man. I want you guys to let me know what you guys want to see in the next videos, some video ideas. I know I'm not very big yet. I know that I have less than 20 followers, but
if there's any way that I can gain any followers, and you guys know how to do that, and you guys want to help me out, you know, I would much appreciate that. You know, because this is something that I love doing, and I like making videos. I've always loved making videos, but I'm just not always quick with making videos. So I need practice, and I need some ideas that you guys maybe want to see in the future from me, and I can make those videos for you guys, possibly, you know, depending on what it is, but I can make those videos, and I'm excited to do some cool things. You know, 2018 was, you know, it wasn't really the greatest year, but it was actually a lot of self-growth, and 2019 is only going to be more growth. So I can't wait to show you guys my new whip. I can't wait to ride my new whip. I cannot wait to show you some of the cool places that I like to ride locally and weekly, and I'm so stoked. But today, you do something cool for someone you love, and be a good day. Alright, peace out. Shanebrobra.